Hey guys, Tiju22 here, and up next is a double title match, and you'll see what it is in just a moment. Or right now, actually. Well, up first is The Rock. And I'll tell you one thing, The Rock has been waiting for this matchup for a long time. Now that The Rock has finished his commitment to the Gold Rush tournament that we had last month, now The Rock gets his chance not to win a championship, but to get revenge on a certain individual who is nothing more than a punk. And you'll see who it is in just a moment, but The Rock has waited for this night to get his hands and to lay the smackdown on this person's candy ass. And I'll tell you one thing, there's a certain individual that fancies The Rock, not a girl, but a big fan of The Rock. And this person, whose name I'm not going to mention, he fancies The Rock because he, meaning The Rock, can lay the smackdown on anybody, really. Even the great Undertaker got laid the smackdown a couple of times. And here's the punk I was telling you about. The current reigning ECW champion, CM Punk. So The Rock is WCW champion. This is the ECW champion. So CM Punk has caused a lot of trouble for The Rock. It's not just for the ECW championship, it's also for the WCW championship. And for The Rock, he's looked forward to this matchup because during the Gold Rush tournament, and in fact during most of The Rock's matches against other competitors, CM Punk has more than once interfered in The Rock's matches. But right now, The Rock gets his man. And no, not like that, but you know what I mean. And we're off. As CM Punk begins with the bitch slap. So yeah, this fan is a big fan of The Rock. And just want to give a big shout out to him. But with that in mind, let's get back to this matchup. I mean, The Rock demanded this matchup, and now he's going to get it. And a Samoan drop on to CM Punk. Now he picks up Punk. Then a kick to the leg of Punk. And Punk, nope, reverses with a reverse DDT. And a German suplex to The Rock. I mean, right now The Rock, he's got to, well, okay, well that's a good way to start. But no, The Rock has got to keep his emotions in check, because if he doesn't, CM Punk is going to run roughshod all over The Rock. But right now The Rock, and a clothesline to CM Punk. And I'm not sure what The Rock was doing, but he missed. And a Cobra clutch to The Rock. Oh, but The Rock gets out of it. And a punch right to CM Punk. In fact, they're exchanging blows right now. And an elbow right to the back of the head. And this match is not just any match. This is an Extreme Rules match, which means falls count anywhere, no disqualifications, and no countouts. And a kick to the leg of The Rock. And wait, what's this? A pump handle drop. And a rake in the eyes of The Rock. But The Rock fights back. And a whip into the corner goes CM Punk. And a back elbow to Punk. Well, and a drop kick to The Rock. Oh, I think that might have pissed off The Rock. Although I really think Punk is trying to out-Punk The Rock, which is not a bad idea. I mean, if you can get Rock in a position where you can sucker punch The Rock, I suppose, but then again, there are no rules in this matchup, so whatever Punk decides to do in this match is completely legal. And a suplex onto The Rock, and okay, that's a Falcon Arrow. That move was called the Falcon Arrow. Hardly anybody uses that move, but I guess if anybody could use it, it's CM Punk. And a whip into the corner goes Punk again. I mean, for CM Punk, he's got to stay on The Rock. Any chance he gets to have, or that is, any chance he has of, putting down The Rock, he's got to keep him down. And for The Rock, he's got to stay up and lay the smackdown on Punk. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Because Punk is in trouble right now. Well, actually, no, not really. I might have spoken too soon, actually. And The Rock, what's he doing now? And an arm wringer flip on a Punk. And a dragon screw to The Rock. And a couple of bitch slaps. Ooh, and a kick right to the gut. And a Russian leg sweep to The Rock. And a kick to the leg of CM Punk. DDT to CM Punk. And a back suplex onto The Rock. I'll tell you one thing, this matchup is... I mean, it's close. I mean, I knew that this was going to be a great matchup, but I didn't expect it to be this good thus far. And I also wasn't expecting the match to stay in the ring for this long either. Elbow right to the head of The Rock. And, wait a minute, is he going to go for it? GTS, the go to sleep. A GTS onto The Rock. Oh, and a kick right to the back. And a couple of kicks right to the head of The Rock. But I'm surprised that CM Punk didn't go for the cover right there. He should have went for the cover when he had the chance. The one thing you don't want to do is give The Rock a second chance, because The Rock makes good on a second chance, I'll tell you that much. And a right hand from The Rock. And, well, CM Punk was trying to hit The Rock, but he accidentally hit the referee a little bit, but... And CM Punk missed again. And now The Rock is going to take advantage of that. Man, just back and forth action from two of the greatest. I mean, you have the greatest of the Attitude Era, and you have the greatest that is today, the best in the world, CM Punk. I mean, I don't like him, but you cannot deny the skills that Punk has. I mean, heck, even Punk beat me, and this was in a Rumble match, and I was one man away from winning, and it just so happened that CM Punk beat me. So if he can beat me, he stands a chance against The Rock, but a rock bottom onto CM Punk, and is that it? 1, 2, 3. No. For a moment there, I actually thought it was it. But CM Punk kicked out of it. I actually thought it was over. My bad. And a chin lock onto Punk, but keep in mind there are no rope breaks in this one. A gutbuster onto Punk. And a shoulder breaker to Punk. Now he picks up Punk. And a spinning neck breaker on a Punk. And a Samoan drop to Punk. Right now The Rock is on fire. But a kick to the legs solves everything. And an elbow to the gullet of The Rock. And now he has him in a triangle choke. And an elbow to boot. And a calf kick right to The Rock. I mean, each man has hit their finishing maneuvers once. So I have a feeling that whoever hits it next is going to win the match. And a whip into the corner. And right now CM Punk is seeing stars. But then again, they're on his ass and they're on the front. And, okay guys. Oh, and out goes The Rock onto the outside. Oh, but The Rock doesn't stay outside for very long. And a side headlock takedown. And is that it? 1, 2, 3. And I'll tell you what, folks. The Rock, while he didn't exactly get revenge as well as he had hoped, The Rock has beaten CM Punk. And thus, the feud between these two has ended. And The Rock is double champion, but of course, according to league rules, you can only have one championship, except for in the case of one of the spray-painted belts. But The Rock is double champion for the time being. Congratulations to The Rock, and this feud between him and Punk is over. But folks, we still have one more match to go, and we'll find out which title Rock is going to keep in the other one. Which one is he going to vacate? And the one he vacates is going to be the one that's going to be on the line in the next match. So stay tuned for that one, as it's coming up right after this.